Hello fellow bats, as you can tell from the title in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to do this really nice cut crease. It's a little bit more of a smoky cut crease, which most of my looks are smoky eyes. I'm so sorry if that's boring you. That's pretty much what I do every day. But as you can tell also in other news, my hair is green, like really bright green. But yeah, I like it. It's not for St. Patrick's Day or anything like that. It's just I used to have green, but it would always fade to blue. But I finally found a hair dye that would not fade to blue. So I'm using Manic Panic right now. I know as a professional it's kind of a icky color to use, but I really like it, and if it works with my hair, I really don't mind that it doesn't stay as long because, again, I'm a professional, so I don't mind doing my hair over and over and over again. So tell me in the comments down below what you guys think about my hair color, if you guys like it, if you think it suits me better, if you don't. I also started doing my eyebrows green to match the hair color, but anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to do the cut crease. So before you do anything, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. I love the likes and I love the support from you guys. It's so amazing. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I'll be trying to post videos more often. I always say that, but come on. So I love you guys so much. I will see you guys after the tutorial. Excuse my bare face. The first thing I'm going to be using is a cream sorbet. It's a hydrating cream I got from Ulta. It's just like a little hydrating cream. It's supposed to hydrate and moisturize your skin. So I got it for a birthday gift from Ulta, so I was like, whatever, I'll use it. Okay, and I'm gonna let that dry for a little bit. And the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use this radiance serum. It's just a little radiance serum that I got from Sephora as well. Adds shine and it radiates your face, so it gives you a more even complexion, and it just helps even out your soft spots. So it comes with a little dripper there. So I'm just going to take about that much in the dripper, and I'm going to drop them on my face. This does not feel right at all. It feels so wrong in so many levels. And then after that, I'm also going to rub it in my face. Going to make sure I get my eyelids. I'm gonna let that dry for a few seconds. So these two things I got from Sephora. They were just like in the little birthday bundle. So after that, you're gonna start by priming your eyelids and around your eyelid area. I'm gonna be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills primer and color corrector. So what I do is I just take it all over the lid and then down there. And then I'm going to take my fingers and just smooth it out. Looks good. After I have all that blended in, I'm also going to put some underneath my nose and right where my chin and lip area is. And that's going to really help correct all those colors. After I have that, I'm just going to get a little roll of tape, and I'm going to tape my eyelids just because you guys know I like killer cut creases. I want them to like cut a bit. The way that I'm going to do this is I'm going to go slightly below. I'm going to go slightly below where my eyeball, my little ridge underneath here is, and I'm just going to go through that because I don't want it to be cut into my eyeball. I just want it a little lower to where I can blend it into the color that's underneath. And I'll do the same thing to the other side. After you have that done, we're ready to start the eyeshadow. So for the eyeshadow, the first thing that I'm going to be using is my Tarteist Pro palette. You guys know I love my Tarteist Pro palette. I use it in like pretty much every makeup look that I do, but it's just such a good palette. It has so many different colors, and we're going to be using two different colors from this palette. We're going to be using the color Edgy, which is this really nice light neutral brown. And we're going to be using the color Smoked, which is a little bit darker than Edgy. As you can see, Edgy is here, Smoked is here. And to do the eyeshadow, I'm going to be using a flat stiff bristle brush. As you can see here, whenever I push it down, it doesn't really have a lot of movement to it. It's pretty stiff on there, and the reason why I'm using this brush is because I want to really make that tight line with the eyeshadow, and it's going to keep it from smudging all over the place. So I'm going to go in with the color Edgy, and I'm just going to put it right above where my crease is. I have hooded eyes, so I really just go a little bit higher than what a regular person with normal eyeballs would do, because if I don't go high enough, it'll smudge itself and it won't look as well. So I'm just going to make a half circle a little bit higher than what I usually do. And that's going to be where your cut crease is. Next thing, I'm going to take my little blending brush and I'm going to use that to blend it all in. I'm going to be using windshield wiper movement, and I'm also going to be using some movements that are in circular motions, mostly up and away from the eyelid. Since this is a smoky eye, I'm going to go ahead and blend it out all the way until I see no more line from the shadow. I'm going to go again with the color Edgy and just give it another coat so I know that line is really defined. It usually takes quite a bit of time to like blend it out, but I think it's worth it. If you see that it's smudging here a little, that's okay. We're going to go through and clean it out anyway after, but right now we're just working on the blending. Next thing, I'm going to go in with the color Smoked in the same palette, and I'm going to go over that line. That's going to really help build up that shadow. Do a few coats of that. Okay, after like 5 minutes of blending, I finally got that line out. After you got them all blended out, this is a really important step. I'm going to be taking a cotton swab, and I'm going to be using some makeup remover, and I'm going to clean out my lid. So just where my eyeball is, I'm going to clean all that up. I'm going to try to keep it as tight as possible. And this is where you're going to get your cut crease from. And with another clean cotton swab or like a piece of tissue or something, I'm just going to make sure there's no oil left on my eyelid. After that's done, I'm just going to go in. I'm going to go back in with my color corrector and like primer, and I'm going to put it right where everything that I just took off is. And this is going to give me a nice clean base. I'm going to be using a more dense, stiff brush, and I'm going to do that to smooth out the little color corrector that I used. You have to be really, really quick and like steady with this. Both of those things I am not. So I'm going to add a few more coats to that just to really make sure it's clean of product. And so I can really make sure that it has like a clean base to it. My cat's like right here. And that's what that should look like. And honestly, you really only have to do this step at the very last part. I like to do it throughout because I like to know that my lines are cleaner, I guess, and I just like to know that, you know, everything's going where they should be. I also decided to move my camera in a little bit closer so you guys can see what I'm doing with a little bit more detail. So now I'm going to do my very last color. I'm going to go in with my Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette, and you can really use whatever color you want or whatever color formulation you want. I just decided to do a regular black smoky eye, so I'm going to stick mostly to browns and blacks. But using this palette, I'm going to go in with the color Black Rainbow, and I'm going to be using the same brush that I used, and I'm going to do it again right where my other previous eyeshadow colors were. And since this is a very harsh color, I'm going to be using one layer at a time and blending it in as I go, because it's not a very forgiving color. If you use black, if it smudges, you're fucked. You have to start all over. So I'm just going to take it really slow. Next I'm going to be using a little bit more of a soft bristle brush, but it's going to be a compact brush that's going to be really small, and I'm going to go in with the same color in Black Rainbow, and I'm going to just really smoke out that line because it's so soft it should be easier to smoke out. I'm going to go and smoke that out. Okay, once you're satisfied with how dark it is and how it blends, you're going to do the same thing as we did last time. That's why I said the first time was kind of optional. I just like to see where it is. But then again, with the cotton swab that you used, go ahead and clean up your area where it was. So create that half circle again and clean up your lid. After you cleaned up your lid and you make sure it's pretty much free of oil, go ahead and take the very first brush that you were using to do the brown, the one that's stiffer, and go in with your darkest shade of black and just really pack that color in there. So again, I'm going to go in with my corrector stick and I'm going to do my lid area. After you really tight line that, you're going to take the same brush that you've been using to clean up your lids, and you're going to take, and I'm going to use the China White color in the Jeffree Star palette, and I'm just going to go right over that lid. And what this is going to do is going to give me a more pigmented cream base, so it's going to give the appearance of a cleaner base. And I'm going to go through with the same black color and just give it more shadow. That's pretty much for the eyeshadow. For the cut crease, it looks pretty thick and bulky right now, so we're going to soften that up. I'm going to take my little tapies off, and I'm going to clean off the rest of my face. And that's the look that you should have. Next, I'm going to take the same stiff brush that we were using, and I'm going to use the color Black Rainbow, and I'm just going to do it right underneath my waterline. So next thing is the eyeliner. I'm using my NYX eyeliner, and it's just like a black, really thin eyeliner. And we're going to work on the wings. So how I do the wings is I just go pretty high, and I think I'm going to do pretty thick wings. And that's usually what my wings look like. I'm going to bring my wings in a little from the corner. How I do that is I'm just going to give myself a little peek on the inner corner of my lids. In my opinion, doing that little extra wing in here gives the eye a little bit more definition. So that's always super good. And I'm going to be taking my black gel eyeliner and I'm going to be filling in the waterline. Next thing I do is I just give myself some pretty eyelashes, and I just use whichever eyelashes I buy from Sally's or something, and I use this Super Bond, Weave Bond, to get them to really stick on there. It's a little drag queen tip that I do, so I just take a little glob and I put it right there, and I use the end of my tweezers to pick it up and smudge it on my lashes. And now we're done with our eyes, so the next thing we're going to do is our face. I just like to add my foundation on, just like, you know, I'm pretty sure you know how to add your foundation. And then you add your cream contour in your highlight. I'm pretty sure you guys know how to do that, so I'm going to skip that in this video. I'm just going to really quickly do mine. And I always like to bake my face with translucent powder to take away a little bit more of that shine. After I have that set on my face, it kind of looks a little silly, but I leave it on for about 5 minutes. After the 5 minutes are up, I just buff it all away. Now that it's done, I do my eyebrows. So for my eyebrows, I stopped doing them black like I usually do. Since I have pretty bright green hair, I decided to go for a green color. So I'm just going to be using my green with a little bit of an angled brush. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to do my eyebrows. For my eyebrows, I don't really have a set technique. Like I always say, they just kind of come out how they want to come out. So I always do the outside first though. After I do the outside, I just go ahead and fill it all in. They never come out even at this point, so I'm not even going to stress about it. But so far, that's what you should have. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight. I'm going to be using my Kat Von D Alchemist palette, and I'm going to be using the color Blue Sapphire. For that, I'm just going to directly go 2 fingers onto the mix, and I'm just going to put it on my cheekbones and on the bridge of my nose and on my cupid's bow. As you can tell, we're really highlighted right now, so I'm just going to take a little bit of a smudgy brush and we're going to blend that all in. And that's our highlight. What do you guys think? Do I look good yet? If the answer is no, that's okay, because we're going to be going in with lipstick. I'm just using some black Kat Von D lipstick. I think it's in the color Witches. I'm just going to go in and tightline my lips with that. Since this is a really pretty opaque color, I'm just going to go through and let it dry. So I'm going to let the first coat dry, and then I'm going to go through with a different coat. Alright guys, what do you think? This is our finished look. Alright you guys, so me being that close to the camera was probably really uncomfortable for you guys, so I'm sorry about that. But if you like this tutorial, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out. I love all the likes that I get from you guys, all the comments and all the support. It really makes me feel like people are actually watching my videos, so please give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. I try to post a video once in a while because I was trying to do it once a week, and I did that for a little while, but it's just so hard. I have 2 jobs now, so it's just not really working with my schedule. Plus I have to keep thinking of new ideas on what to do. I have a ton of ideas. It's really hard to find a day to do them. Since we are dog boarders, there's usually a dog in here, and I can't do it on set days whenever dogs are here that are too loud. But just as always, I love you guys so much. So if you guys know of any other spooky girls out there that are having either problems with doing makeup, or they just don't know any makeup ideas and you want to kind of give them an idea, or if you like this video idea, go ahead and share this video, show it to some of your friends. Who knows, they might like the way that I do my makeup and they might want to try it as well. So as always, I love you guys so much. I will see you guys next time. Bye.